Hello, my name is Thomas, and I am the Director of Children here at Bonham. This is our second video, and I am so happy to be able to send these to you guys. Now, ideally, what I would love is for you to invite a friend, a neighbor, a cousin, to watch these videos. But while you are watching these videos, I want you to think of some questions that you would like to ask. Like if I say something you don't understand, write it down or just kind of try to think about it as best you can, and then ask somebody to help you find the answers. And we would love to be able to help you. We'd love for mom and dad to be able to help you, or grandpa, grandma. You have so many people that would be willing to help you find the answers. So we're just going to get right from the beginning. Let me show you my Bible before I get started. This is one of my favorite Bibles, and I'm going to tell you why. Now remember, I said I like to have Bibles that you can write notes in. Okay, this has places to write notes. But one of the things I love about this Bible is that the letters are so big. That way, because as you get older, you need something to help you see. So, get right into it. The title for verse 1 is The Beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. So, in the beginning, God created the earth. But the earth didn't look like this. Okay, first of all, it's not yellow and green and stuff like that, right? But this is just a representation of what the earth is, and God made it. But when God made it, He first made it not in the way it looks like now. So I've got some Play-Doh here. I'm going to make it into a circle. I cheated. It was already a circle, but I'm pretending. All right, so I made it into a circle. And so the Bible says that God made the earth, okay? But it was formless, okay? So it didn't really have a form that we see now. And darkness was over the surface of the deep. But don't fear, because the Spirit of God was hovering over. So God was watching His creation. And then in verse 3 it says, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And what do you think that light was? Do you think it was a flashlight? No. He created the sun. When He created the sun, the light from the sun shined on the earth. Now, the Bible says that He saw the light was good, and He separated light from darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. So if the sun is here, imagine that. If the sun is shining here, what do you think is going on here? It's dark, right? And if the sun is here, then what do you think is going on here? You guys are so smart. And then in verse 6 it said, let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water. Water from water. So this whole earth right now, as God has created it, is all water. But He's making the sky, and then He's making the water. And there's a difference between the water and the sky, okay? God called the vault sky, and there was evening and there was morning of the second day. Now, are you ready for this? This is the exciting part. Sit down, get you some coffee, okay? Now, don't get coffee, you're too young. Verse 9, chapter 1 says, "And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered in one place, and let dry ground appear." So here's what God did. He has this earth, okay? He has the sky. He has the sun, the other planets, and now He's doing something to the earth, okay? I wish I would have chosen a different color. That would have been really cool, okay? But I didn't. So here's what He did. You can kind of see it, right? The Bible says that He made land. He separated the waters with something dry, okay? Let me read it. So, under the sky, be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And He called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters He called seas. And God saw that it was good. Okay, so where we are living now is called land. Okay, and that is separated from the water. So God separated the waters with something dry, okay? Now, here's the questions that I want you to ask yourself or ask somebody. Why would God need dry land? What would be the purpose of dry land? Why couldn't it all be water? I mean, can you imagine? You could just take a jet ski and just be driving your jet ski all over this globe. It would be so much fun. So ask yourself, why would God create dry land? What is it good for? What did he do with it? Because what we're reading is a story about Jesus. Eventually, this story will tell us about Jesus, but in order to tell us something about Jesus, he needed the dry land. So you figure that out, okay? And I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.